Well, hello there to my Virgos. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. Happy Mercury retrograde. All right, Mercury, your ruling planet and Gemini's ruling planet is officially retrograde. So if you're watching this on Sunday, it is officially retrograde. It was in pre-shadow retrograde. We know by now that planets don't move backwards, nor do they move at a slower pace. So we all need to slow down and catch the messages, and the best way that we know how to catch messages, right? Mercury is a personal planet, right? So Mercury is the planet of how we think, learn, and communicate, right? So you get to have different Virgos learning, communicating just differently, right? So please pull your birth chart. Please pull your birth chart. And see how you best communicate, right? So that you're not linking up with energies who could be misunderstanding how you communicate, right? They misunderstanding how you communicate. I'm going to give you some affirmations as well as candle suggestions. And these are things you can write down if you want. If you don't, you don't have to. Take only what resonates with you. And then also, I said affirmations, candle, and also herb suggestions. But write it down if you want to. If you don't, that's fine too. Only take what resonates with you. My my calendar is open. And you can go to my website to see. So the donations only. So here we go. We're going to get into your reading, but let's first set the tone for your reading. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. The sun is medicine. Right? Get outside and get some sun. Get outside and get some sunlight. Get outside and get some sunlight. Right? Get some sunlight. Right? Looks like somebody maybe have been having some nightmares. Be careful of what you're watching on social media. That could do it. That could do it. Be mindful of what you're watching on social media, who you're linking up with. You know, that could also do it too. Because I'm seeing the number 8 here. You know, the smells that's kind of going through the air. You're an earth sign. So let's see what else I'm looking at here. Who you're talking to. A lot of sacrifices have been made. You've made a lot of sacrifices. A lot of other people have made a lot of sacrifices. People you know, people you don't know. Those kind of things. So seeing here. So I'm seeing 8 here. We're seeing 8 here. I'm seeing soulmate energy in your cards here. I'm seeing someone has your back here with something. Seeing someone has your back here with something. You have a family member. You have 2 family members. One family member has your back. Another one does not have your back with something. This is what you want to be mindful of. You want to pay attention to your work schedule. Because they could be the same sign. They're both fire signs. They're part of the same circle. They're part of the same circle, right? So they could be a part of the same club, the same group, the same, you know, circle. They hang in the same circles, right? They're family, friends, whomever, right? Could be a part of the same work family, church family, mosque family, temple family, whatever. They're part of the same family, whatever family means. It's not always blood relative family, right? But they're karmic, meaning that one is for you, the other one is not for you, right? So I don't want you to be confused, okay? I don't want you to be confused. So this is where you being meticulous is really going to have to, you're going to have to really pay attention. You're going to have to really pay attention. So this is what's really coming out in your reading. You're going to have to pay attention. Hmm. They can even be familiar spirits, like people who live in your same building, or um, something about their energy is going to be familiar to you, right? Something about their energy is going to be familiar to you, just so we're crystal clear. Something about it's going to be familiar to you. So you want to start paying attention. Start paying attention. Just letting you know up front. All right. Let's get into your reading. All right. So this reading is going to be for the 9th through the 16th. It's going to have affirmations in it, candle colors, herbal correspondence, kind of sort of help you to align your energy with this week's theme. And so it's going to really draw Mercury's energy for you all. Practical, analytical, healing, deeply connected to Earth's magic for you all, right? So again, it really connects you with how you receive messages, right? How you receive messages, linking you to something. I'm seeing multiple streams of income for you, right? So the first thing we see here is the Magician card, right? So you're entering a week of manifestation and focus. Your words, your actions carry power. An affirmation for you is, I use my skills and clarity to create the life I desire. So a candle for you could be yellow or white for focus and Mercury alignment. Herbs for you could be lemongrass, dill, or lavender for mental clarity, okay? Just FYI. A challenge could be this, 9 of Swords, a message, overthinking or anxiety. I know right now, a couple of you all are saying, no, not me, I'm not overthinking, right? Right? I can think a couple of you all are send me a text message like, are you talking about me overthinking? No, not you. So anyway, overthinking or anxiety could cloud your perception. So release guilt or mental clutter. A lot of it, remember, is who you're talking to. That's what a lot of it is, right? So a good rule of thumb really is like what you're listening to, like as you're preparing to wind down at night, right? Sometimes people may feel like how some people listen to or watch scary movies before they go to bed at night. That could play a role in it too. Or you can be listening to things. Even certain things that you read, certain words will stand out. You're like, okay. Certain words give you like the, almost leave you with anxiety. You're like, okay, I'm scared. I'm nervous about something because you read something, right? So be mindful of that. If you could be in the middle of reading a book or, watching something on television, who knows, right? Could give you nightmares. So an affirmation is, I release what I cannot control and trust divine timing. A candle for you could be blue for peace of mind. Herbs could be chamomile. A passion flower for calmness, for you kind of calm your nerves a bit. So a foundation, what supports you? Queen of Pentacles, right? So a message for you, you have stability and self-sufficiency beneath you. So lean on practical wisdom and self-care. An affirmation for you, Virgos, could be, I nurture my body, home, and goals with grounded love. A candle for you could be green for abundance and comfort. Herbs could be rosemary, basil. These are things that you probably have in your cabinet that you probably already cook with, right? Rosemary, basil, or sage for protection and prosperity, okay? A lot of these things you don't even have to buy from the store. You probably already cook with these. You're sprinkling them on your veggies. Some of you all eat meat. You probably already put them on you probably make teas or whatever with these. Don't even need to spend any extra money. So don't do that to yourself. Recent past is the Hangman. So a period of pause or sacrifice brought new insight. You gained a shift in perspective that's freeing you now. And so an affirmation is, I find wisdom in stillness and patience. So a candle for you can be white for purification. Herbs, bay leaf. Quite sure you got bay leaf in your cabinet. Frankincense for clarity, right? There it is. You may have some frankincense somewhere, right? Even if you have incense, That's good, right? So here we have near future would be Six of Wands. Message, recognition, and validation are coming. So you'll see results from consistent effort. Affirmation for you could be my hard work is seen, valued, and rewarded. A candle for you could be gold or orange for success and confidence. Herbs could be cinnamon. You probably sprinkle some of that in your tea or coffee. There it is, right? Orange peel, right? You're eating oranges. There it is. Or marigold for victory energy, right? A lot of these things you already have in your refrigerator or your cabinet, okay? So love and relationships, Two of Cups, message, harmony returns. This week emphasizes emotional reciprocity and open-hearted connection. So affirmation for you because I attract balance, nurturing relationships. So a candle for you could be pink or rose for love and understanding. Herbs could be rose petal or hibiscus for affection and intimacy. Okay, right? And then your career could be Eight of Pentacles, right? So a message for you, Virgo, at your best, diligence, mastery, and skill refinement. A week to perfect your craft or prepare for advancement. An affirmation for you is I grow in skill, focus, and dedication daily. A candle color for you is brown, grounding and stability. An herb for you or herbs could be mint, patchouli, or cedar for focus and discipline. Finances for you could be Ten of Pentacles here. You know, long-term financial progress is highlighted. Stability, inheritance, or security is on the horizon for you. Yay. So affirmation could be my work builds lasting abundance for myself and my loved ones. A candle for you could be green or gold for prosperity. Herbs, again, bay leaf, thyme, or sage for longevity and success. Those are probably in your cabinet. Okay, so your inner guidance is Spirit, the Hermit card. So a message for you is your inner wisdom guides the way. And so journaling could be something you could do. So an affirmation for you is my inner light illuminates my path. A candle could be indigo or silver, right? Intuition and insight. Some herbs for you could be lavender, if you drink lavender tea, right? Sandalwood for introspection, right? So the outcome here is Star. So a message is renewal, healing, and hope. Conclude your week. A sense of purpose returns. Your path is aligned with your heart. Affirmation for you is I trust the universe to guide me toward my highest good. A candle for you could be silver or light blue. Healing and faith. Herbs could be eucalyptus, jasmine. Can also be another one, right? So the theme for you is going to be around healing through focus, trust, and recognition. So focus area could be work, mastery, inner clarity, emotional balance. An energy flow for you could be from anxiety to peace, from effort to recognition, from doubt to renewed faith, right? And so, yeah, that could be that's your reading. That is your reading. That is your reading. You want to be surrounded by energies who are celebrating you, whether you're in the spotlight or not in the spotlight. Those are the energies you want to be surrounded by. So here we have throat chakra, right? I contain multitudes. Yeah, you want to be surrounded by people who support you. And that's it. Just like you would support them, then that's it. So don't let pride get in your way. Somebody could have a moon in Leo, or that could be of significance to you, right? A win-win is forecast for somebody. A win-win is forecast for someone. All right, so here we have career. Yeah, somebody has a career, a blossoming career here. We see a lot of ancestors. But we see a lot of birds here too, right? So these could be a lot of your ancestors here around you, helping you on your journey. And that could be another way that somebody gets their messages too. Somebody could see, well, every time you see birds, you could say, okay, that could be someone's way of feeling safe. Knowing your worth, knowing your value. So again, Source is trying to tell you, I feel like for somebody's mane is important. Somebody's hair is important. Somebody's mane is important, right? That's funny. Yeah, so clearing. So as true offering arises, it becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that more will arrive. You shift from mind to God's, such freedom. Yeah. But somebody may also keep their hair covered up, like keep their antennas covered up as well, just to protect yourself, right? So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you. That is what I am seeing for you. Yeah, that is what I am seeing for you. And that could be someone's secret too. Somebody could be, somebody's secret could be in, you know, really, really covering up their crown, you know, protecting their crown. Let's see. Here we have 6 of Wands. Yeah. That could be something like it's a win-win for someone too. Here, like really protecting their crown. Because where do we see this again? We saw this here and here. Yep. Something could be a win-win, right? Alrighty. That is what I have for you. That is what I have for you. Alrighty. Hopefully this is helpful. All right. See you all in the next video. Bye.